US 10! Alright. Yeah, US 10 is what we're doing for the start of 2025. Happy New Year. So, yep, you probably already heard for the fifth time already. We're doing US 10. Alright, US 10 goes from Fargo, North Dakota to Saginaw, Michigan. Or just a couple miles north of there. You're watching Super Reviews. If you guys aren't sub, please sub because it's 2025. Do all those four things because at 1,000 subs, we're opening up a Discord server. Yeah, we're doing US 10 because the Celtics are playing the Timberwolves and they should beat them as always. Alright, you can request your exit or intersection in the comments. It is free. Future highlights are on the community page. One of them is 344, the new 344 in Oklahoma City. We're going to be covering that one on Monday, or the Kilpatrick Turnpike. Alright, we're only doing eastbound US 10 today because, it's a bit of a long one through the Midwest. It starts in Fargo, North Dakota off the I-94. We just get Main Avenue as our control city. For some reason, 94 signed for nothing. Wow. And right away, wow, we get snow. Are we going to have a ton of snow in these 2025 videos? We do meet I-29 for Sioux Falls and Grand Forks. 10 is still assigned east for Main Avenue. Okay. And here's a look of downtown Fargo. It is the biggest city in North Dakota. It might be our only time in Fargo. You never know. And we do cross the Red River. And we'll be heading into Minnesota now. Yeah, that was a very short time in North Dakota, as you thought. And we go into Moorhead, Minnesota, which is basically the twin city of Fargo, but Fargo is way too bigger. And we turn left to be concurrent with US 75, and Business 94 will go away from us. So I couldn't find a welcome to Minnesota sign, so I had to get a picture from Extreme Geography when he did the US 10 video. So I just showed that one. We split with US 75 for Crookston, and we're going straight for Detroit Lakes. Not to confuse with you, the Detroit Lions. And then our interchanges 10 is still 10 east, 10 west. So Minnesota is basically going to do Florida here. And woo, there's a lot of snow here, more snow than we saw in North Dakota. So, wonder what's going on in Minnesota. See Detroit Lakes, historic control city in Moorhead. As you know, Minnesota is provincial as always. We go into Detroit Lakes, we meet US 59, which is signed for right arrow. And I think we might be concurrent with it or something. And here's a look of downtown Detroit Lakes. I wonder if it is home of the Detroit Lions, new home of it. And here's a cool lake of the Detroit Lakes. It's the Detroit Lake. I wonder if there's a Detroit Lion here. And we do pass by the Big Turkey. This is a couple miles, or a couple towns over. And at the exit we get Wadena as our next control city, which I guess is fine because it's the biggest city we're going to pass until St. Cloud. And see Wadena is still our control city at a couple following interchanges here. And Otter Tail. Wonder if we could see an otter's tail if we take this exit. A couple exits later, we get Minnesota 67 for the New York Mills. Minnesota, this is not New York City. What are you doing? Of course you're like this, Minnesota. And we do meet, I believe, US 71 here in Wadena. Don't really know. And Staples is our next control city. Wow, the Staples hardware store is in 18 miles. Wow. Here we are in Staples, and I couldn't find an actual Staples store. So yeah, I'm skipping. I think we should skip Staples. See, Little Falls is our next control city, which I think is the fine choice out of Wadena, or even Detroit Lakes maybe. But we do get Lincoln at 8, Little Falls at 30, and St. Cloud at 64. I feel like we should get Riv Lincoln and put Minneapolis on there. That would be cool. We cross the Mississippi River, which is outside of Little River. Mississippi River isn't a little river. Come on. Here's our Little Falls exit. I thought it was Little River, but I guess it's Little Falls. And in Little Falls, we get 10 East St. Cloud, which is the perfect choice out of here. Well done. It will be option B on 994 from there. Here's the Little River, I think, and we are crossing over it. And we split 15 for something Rapids and West St. Cloud, and we're going to East St. Cloud and St. Paul. Put Minneapolis on here. Come on, it's a bigger city. See, St. Paul is our control city. Come on. Why aren't you doing Minneapolis? I understand 10 doesn't go there, but come on. You get on 994, and there's some other ways to get there. But we do get the Rapids Tower here in 10 Reassurance Shield. And we do get the square lake right here. So I thought that was pretty funny. And these cones, so I assume there's construction making a better lake here. And we cross see another bay. I think it's the Little Bay or Big Bay or something like that, don't know. And we jump ahead to the Minneapolis area. We're going to be concurrent for 169 for Anoka as North goes to Princeton and Rogers. We split 169 for Ferry Street, and we're still going to go straight ahead as 10 is our freeway here. That ramp interchange is 10, it's just on east, along with Minnesota 47 south here. And we do cross another river. So I took these pictures a couple days ago as I'm making this, so I couldn't remember these rivers. And the sun is ruining it. As always, we get 35 north for Duluth, and we're going to kind of 35 south for the Twin Cities here. However, 10 is going to go to St. Paul, 35W goes to Minneapolis, and we have I-94 there. And we meet 694, we talked about that not that long ago, 694 does its usual Minnesota thing. But we are concurrent with a lot of interstates, so I jumped ahead to its split of I-94. And we get 61 south we're going to be concurrent with. I'm going to be doing the US 61 in a couple of weeks, so I might do more of this concurrency then. And the ramp changes, we just get 10 east, 61 to south, so another Florida being thrown on here. We split US 61 for Hastings, and we're now going to be turning left for Prescott. That's Prescott, Wisconsin there. And we cross the river, and we'll be heading into Wisconsin soon. And we come into Prescott, Wisconsin, so we get a welcome to Prescott sign. But no welcome to Wisconsin sign right at the border. Come on, Wisconsin. We meet Wisconsin 35, which is common. As soon as you come in from Minnesota, we're going to turn left and be concurrent with it. Once again, I had to borrow from Extreme Geography's US 10 video to show you the welcome to Wisconsin sign. Again, why do you do it? Just do it at the border. And we are going to be going straight for Ellsworth as 35 is heading over to River Falls. And we are going straight. We're going to be concurrent with US 63 now, and we're going straight for Durand, I believe. And here's a look at downtown Ellsworth. If you're taking a driving test and if you need to parallel park, this would be a good place to do it if you're from Wisconsin. And 63 is going to Elmwood, and 10 will now go to Durand. Sensible choice. 1,600 people, why not? And we do go for some farmlands here in Wisconsin, so I'm going to be jumping ahead through most of Wisconsin. And we do cross another river, and it's still pretty nice here. It's usually Wisconsin, so you expect to see this. And we cross the Durand River, and we'll be going into Durand now. Looks like a pretty nice town, so why not? And at our major Durand Junction, we now sign for Mondovi. And Plum City, that's like 600 people. Thank God that was not signed eastbound. Then we do get this cool rest area. If you want to do a picnic, then Google Maps says this will be the place to do it. And we are now going straight for that in Eau Claire. And we do get a nice cemetery. I wonder if Wisconsin is the home of cemeteries, because that just keeps on going for a long time. And we will turn right for Strum. Didn't know we'd strum a guitar here. I'd skip Strum 100%. Then we will go straight for Osseo. That'll be where we meet I-94 coming up. And in Osseo, we meet US 53 south for Pigeon Falls. We're going Fairchild in I-94. We meet I-94 from Madison. And we're going to be going to Eau Claire and Fairchild. Fairchild has 500 people. Why are you signing that? On I-94, it is Osseo and Fairchild. I'd probably go Stevens Point. Even Green Bay would do the job here. That would be perfect. And right here, they say control C's for US 12, but not for US 10, because I don't know. They just hate US 10 for some reason. 12 goes to Humber in Maryland. Not Maryland, like Baltimore, just Maryland. And here's a look of Blue Nealsville, which I think should be signed out of the I-94 area. And at roundabouts, we just get 10 east, which is the usual Wisconsin thing of what they do at these roundabouts here. And 10 will do another roundabout and we'll head to the right. And Stevens Point should be the next control city out of here. To see random interchanges, we just get 10 east and 13 south. And this weird A route. We get Stevens Point at 29, which is well done. Auberdale and Junction City at 5 and 17, well done. Here's Junction City. Usually if you see a city like that, you're expecting to see a major junction, but not here in Wisconsin. And we cross this cool river. We'll go into Stevens Point coming up. We are meeting on 39 for Rosso, and we're going south for Stevens Point. Madison should probably be on there, why not? We're going to be concurrent 539, we're going to get off here for Stevens Point and Appleton. Well done here, Wisconsin, that is the correct choice. But however, we still get 10 east, so still a little Florida here. But Wisconsin is better than Florida at U.S. highways. See, Appleton is our control city here in Berlin. Why Berlin? See, we're meeting US 45 for New London. We're going to be concurrent for Appleton and Oshkosh. I think that's how you say it there. We split 45 south, which should be signed for Milwaukee. 10 east for Appleton, maybe Green Bay. They should be throwing on there too, but I don't know. We meet I-41 for Green Bay and Milwaukee. We're going to be concurrent with Wisconsin 441 here. And we do cross another river. Again, don't know these major Wisconsin rivers. Never been to Wisconsin, so don't know. We're going to be getting off 441. We're going to be signed for Oneida Street here at exit 291. We'll go into Appleton. See, Manitowoc is our next control city along with Hilbert, which I think might be a state highway that we're concurrent with. See, we're meeting 114. And 10 is doing the Florida thing again. So it's Wisconsin, now Florida for US 10. We're going to be concurrent with I-43, but let's look at West 10 and see it is signed for Appleton. So well done, Wisconsin there. And see, 43 is going to Green Bay and Milwaukee, so same control cities as I-41 here. We're going to be concurrent 43 south here. See, 10 will get off 43 for Waldo Boulevard. That reminds me of Where's Waldo or something like that. See, here's a look of Manitowoc, Wisconsin. It has like 1,400 people, so why not? See, 10 is going to be curved 42 south from Maritime Drive. And see a nice view of Lake Michigan here. And here's another look of downtown Manitowoc. See, it's a pretty cool site of the US 10's weird spot. See, we're across the drawbridge and we're going to be turning left. I think we're getting too close to the water with style. Why are you doing that? See here, looks like a substandard street. Wonder why there's this weird bay here and still more. There's this weird parking lot or something like that. It looks like there's a ferry here, so we're gonna have to take a ferry to continue on to US 10 here. So looking at this, we're going from Manitowoc, Wisconsin. US 10 actually has a 2.5 hour ferry ride across Lake Michigan to go into Michigan. See, here's that ferry itself on the Michigan side. So you have to take this to get across the lake, so that's very weird. And welcome to Michigan. Michigan three-peats, as Michigan is the state that we spent the most time in. That's 6. Wow. Here's a look of downtown Ludington or Ludington. This is the city that the ferry takes us into. See, Clare and Traverse City is our next control city at 31 South Coast of Muskegon, which is a freeway all the way down to Indianapolis. See, 31 will now split with us for Manistee, and we're now signed for Scottville and Reed City. What happened to Clare? See, we're going to some farmlands. This is not Michigan's upper peninsula, this is its lower peninsula, but not in the Detroit area. See, we're back in the woods. This is like in the central area of the lower peninsula in Michigan. See, Baldwin is our next control city at as we'll turn right. The other way goes back to Traverse City to be up with US 31. See, we get the government lake. I wonder if that lake is about politics or a little political there. See, we meet this road goes into Grand Rapids, GD Rapids, as Michigan usually does. Turn left to Reed City. See, this weird car. It's not broken down. Its trunk is just up, and it just drives. I wonder if that tire will fall off. See, we mean US 131 for Grand Rapids. Wow, they actually spell it. We're going straight for a Cadillac. Alright. On the 131, we get Ludington and Clare. See, Clare, what happened to Clare? They just stopped signing it for some reason. See, we're crossing another river, maybe the Cadillac River as it's called here, or something like that. And 10 is now going to be a freeway for the rest of this route, so we'll start here at exit 82 for Cadillac and Farewell. And at that, it is Clare. In Ludington, wow, no Reed City going westbound. If we do US 10 westbound, we'll probably talk about Reed City. Speed limit 75, wow, on the US highway. The only place I expect to see this speed limit is in Texas. And we meet the 127 from the Mackinac Bridge. We're going to get curve south 127 through Bay City and Lansing. Detroit maybe should be on there. Swift 127 from Lansing. And we're going to be going to Midland and Bay City. Probably get rid of one of those and put Detroit on there maybe. And Midland is our primary control city. You're going to do one, maybe Saginaw. That's where it ends. US 10 ends, I believe. Exit 103 for Coleman. Just like it. Just ask Coleman no, if nothing else. See, we cross this lake. This lake is actually really big, but the water isn't that long at all for some reason. So that's a bit strange. Here we meet the 47 for Saginaw. It is a shortcut to get to I-75 for Detroit, so, and it also goes to Freeland. We meet I-75 from Mackinac Bridge in Saginaw, Detroit. And we do get an end US 10 sign, so that's really cool that they do that. And on I-75, it does end here. We just get 25. We'll take over for Bay City, 10 west for Midland. And here's a look of downtown Bay City, and there's no look of Lake Michigan because they're the Lake Huron. Alright, we'll end there and we'll do the way it should be for US 10 eastbound. So I'd start with Fargo, Moorhead, Detroit Lakes, Wayne, Little Falls, St. Cloud, Monticello, Coon Rapids, St. Paul, Hastings, Prescott, Ellsworth, Durand, Bond Divide, Sea, Marshfield, Stevens Point, Appleton, Manitowoc, Ludington, on the ferry, Clare, Saginaw, and Detroit till that 47, and then Bay City when we meet I-75. Alright, we're going to be doing the Kilpatrick Turnpike or 344 in Oklahoma City on Monday. Ooh, let's do that.